If you know me, you know I'm not someone that looks for opportunities to air grievances in public. It's not how I operate. But what the Board of Trustees for the Arlington Independent School District is doing to my company is outrageous and wrong. And the taxpayers of Arlington deserve to know how the board conducts its business. Arlington Independent School District hired my company, RJ Construction, on an emergency basis to repair catastrophic damage to Sam Houston High School caused by Winter Storm Uri last February. We all remember Snowmageddon, Waterpalooza, Icemageddon, whatever your name was for. But Snowmageddon caused Sam Houston High School to flood, and Sam Houston High School flooded because of numerous pipes bursting. My company was the only company the AISD could find. The companies they had on staff didn't have the equipment. We immediately swung into action to dry out the school on an emergency basis. We brought people from Kansas, Tennessee, Missouri, South Carolina to help dry out Sam Houston with one goal in mind: to get kids back into school. Jim, say hello.
Hello.
Ben, say hello. We got people from Tennessee. Oh, there goes. Hello to the camera.
Hello, camera.
Improvise. 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 Sam Houston High School. Late night deliveries, keeping it going. Won't get her locked down tonight. My company was hired to dry and dehumidify about 450,000 square feet within Sam Houston High School for a price of $2.50 per square foot, plus some expenses. The total price for this emergency services rendered was $1,245,600. It's a lot of money. I believe the AISD and its board could be trusted, so my company swung into action. And over the course of days, near round-the-clock work, Sam Houston High was dried in and dehumidified. We did the job we were hired to do. Don't just take my word for it, though. Here's a quote from an official, the AISD document, describing that my company did for the AISD. District administration entered into a procurement agreement with local business RJ Construction, who had the equipment necessary and the available resources to respond quickly to support the district and perform the emergency restoration required to mitigate the moisture caused by the flooding. One AISD official stated in writing that he appreciated my company's, quote, quick response and diligent work at Sam Houston High School, end quote. And another AISD official stated in writing, end quote, the district is very appreciative that they could employ RJ Construction on an emergency basis to help the district dry the air in Sam Houston High School, end quote. Guys, what happened at Sam Houston High School happened to many homes, and the kind of damage that we all saw at Sam Houston was the same that everybody else was seeing. And any reasonable person would have almost immediately turned the claim over to their insurance company, but not the AISD. The AISD now refuses to pay the bill for the services of RJ Construction. They're not refusing to pay just part of the bill. They're actively trying to avoid paying all of it. My company's not been paid one penny for the work we performed at Sam Houston. The AISD is now claiming that it doesn't owe anything for the services because of something called government immunity, a legal loophole to to try and escape liability. Believe it or not, the AISD is attempting to avoid paying its bill because they are the government. Imagine if this was your home. You have a major emergency, burst pipes, severe flooding. You call a company to provide immediate help in restoring and saving your property. Then rather than turning your claim over to your insurance company or paying your bill, you tell the company, sorry, I'm not paying you a dime. Sue me. Does that sound right? Does that sound like a decision that you would expect people in charge of educating your children to make? Well, that's exactly what's happening. We had no choice but to sue the AISD to try and get paid for the services we provided. Rather than doing the right thing, the AISD has hired a team of lawyers to claim that the district does not owe a penny for the hard and diligent work that my company performed at Sam Houston High during the emergency. But remember what the AISD said. The district was very appreciative that we could employ RJ Construction on an emergency basis to help the district dry an air at Sam Houston High School. Now the AISD is saying, screw you, we don't owe you a penny because we are the government. The lawyer for the AISD, Dennis Eichelbaum, has threatened to keep this case tied up in court for years until my company has, and I quote, lost everything. Let that sink in. The AISD board is willing to bankrupt a local business, a business that employs real people with real families that have kids that go to their schools, who have real bills, just to avoid paying its own. Everything I said is backed up by documents that are available to the public. My company's lawsuit and all of the court documents associated with the lawsuit are available. If you are interested, you can obtain these documents from the Tarrant County District Clerk's office. The case number is 096-326-180-21. I encourage you to go look for yourself. The board has lost its way. Their refusal to acknowledge their obligation to pay RJ Construction is an abuse of power. Every board member involved in this decision to rejecting paying this invoice should be ashamed. I've instructed my attorneys to do everything possible to pursue this claim against the AISD. If the board will do this to me, how many other companies are they willing to stiff just because they're the government? I will leave you with this. If you wouldn't tolerate this kind of behavior from your child, why on earth should we tolerate it from those who are tasked with educating?